Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight featuring the Denver Nuggets as they go up against the Milwaukee Bucks here at Fiserv Forum. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us courtside. Now a moment to take a look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it's been trending for Damian Lillard.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
A look at the starting group here for Denver. Pairing up in the backcourt, Murray and Brown. Jonathan Isaac is out there with Michael Porter, and it's Jokic in at the center position. And for Milwaukee, as always, it's Middleton and Giannis at the forward spots. Then there's Damian Lillard, then it's Smith, and it's the mayor in at shooting guard. Approaching the midway point of the season now, Grant, how much do players want to be named an all-star?
You know, B.A., I'd say for the young guys and for guys in their twilight years too, it means a lot. But for the guys that have done it a few times before, you know, sometimes that weekend off is a nice reset button.
So the Bucks win the tip. And another home game for MP. Another opportunity for he and his squad to squash a quality team on their home floor. A matchup they haven't been quiet about wanting to win.
You know, I really like the resolve that MP has shown in his attempt to defend his home court. It hasn't all been smooth sailing, but even when things have gotten tough, MP has been steadfast in the pursuit of his goal. And I think the rest of his team has taken on that demeanor as a result.
And he drops it first. Both shots good from the strike. Stan, we know Jokic is one of the best passers this game has ever seen at any position. But his teammates will dish it as well.
Yeah, the Nuggets, by and large, are very unselfish. It's part of their culture. They only bring in guys who are willing to sacrifice for the team's sake.
Isaac's shot is off. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. 2 points. That one goes.
Oh, man, the balance of muscle Giannis possesses is tremendous. Phenomenal at scoring on physical defenses.
Now here's Isaac. 9 points in his last outing. And it's going to be a 3-second call. About a minute into this first quarter. Here's the mayor. Isaac covering. The mayor can't get it to go. Now Jokic. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Pass to Brown from behind the arc. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
Well, Murray engineering that bucket with terrific ball movement.
To the inside. Intercepted. Isaac against Antetokounmpo. Isaac, the pass to Brown. Back to Isaac. Now here's Jokic. Lillard pulls down the board. Milwaukee with the ball. Inside. Here's the mayor. Shakes him. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Murray passes to Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, in a league of huge guys, Jokic's size stands out. He is a problem.
Antetokounmpo inside. Isaac covering, and the basket by Antetokounmpo.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Doc Rivers for a minute. And I asked him about their matchup against the multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. He told me, quote, Jokic is going to find a way to impact the game. We just need to make it tough on him. We have to bring the physicality and be cognizant of other guys cutting to the rim. We'll see how their defense holds up, BA.
Allie, thank you. And these are the best teams this season when it comes to converting points off turnovers. The Bucks, number 1.
It's one thing to cause turnovers, but the key is turning those takeaways into points. And this team is the best in the league at doing that.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Middleton against Porter. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
And making it look easy. Even with aggressive coverage, Porter Jr. finds a way to score.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. There's the drive.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Jokic with a screen on Lillard. Murray against Lillard. Murray inside. Pass to Jokic. Isaac outside. Here's Brown. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes play. Uneasy, too, on the layup.
Now, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, if he gets into a good rhythm early, watch out.
Got to appreciate the decisiveness of Giannis. Rolling with purpose after setting the screen.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. Jokic with a screen on Lillard. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And the basket by Jokic. Jokic has gotten his second bucket of the game.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Smith outside. The 3-ball. Denver grabs the miss. Coming off a win against the Blazers.
And they got into a consistent offensive flow, largely because the defense they were facing was poor.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
And Grant, the combination of Giannis and Lillard, one of the most fearsome pick-and-roll tandems the league has ever seen.
You're spot on, B.A. You surround them with shooting, and you have the makings of an offensive juggernaut.
And Michael Malone's late father, Brendan, an assistant under you in Orlando, Stan. What a fantastic coaching family, the Malones.
Certainly is. Michael's one of the best in the game, and his father, Brendan, was a mentor not only to Michael, but to many of us in coaching. And he embodied the saying that he had forgotten more basketball than most of us would ever know.
So it's Denver now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Pass to Jokic. Jokic is doubled. And here's Porter outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Well, not a guy you can just let take a corner three. Porter Jr. will knock those down.
Smith outside. Counted from distance.
Way to rise to the occasion and snatch back the momentum.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Now here's Murray. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. Pass to Porter. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Stymied by Middleton.
And even though Middleton doesn't pile up blocks, he has the length to disrupt shooters, and he did right there.
And the Bucks making a change here. Watson's checked in. The Bucks have gone 7 of 9, a solid percentage so far. Lillard against Murray. Lillard left side. Brown grabs the board. Denver's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Murray against Antetokounmpo. Jokic with a screen on Antetokounmpo. Murray for three. It's not going to go for him. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Smith with a screen on Murray. And he drives in. The Mayor passes to Lillard. Smith with it. Outside Watson. Here's the Mayor. And another miss by Milwaukee.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage.
He drops it from range.
Yeah, that's Murray unleashing that smooth outside jumper.
Here's the Mayor. Give him 8. He takes it in. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Isaac.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Brown passes to Jokic. Ooh, stolen by Smith. Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Isaac. And that'll be Milwaukee's ball as it goes out of bounds. Bucks able to keep the possession. Payne's checked in for Lillard. And a switch here also for Denver. Reed's checked in. Here's the Mayor. His last outing, he had 20. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. They get it back.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yeah, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The Bucks trail by 4. Here's the Mayor. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Now here's Murray. An effective score for them, scoring around 21.5 points a game. Down low. It's tipped. He's got a clear path. Here's Isaac. And the dunk by Isaac.
And that was a great job by Isaac, showing his athleticism, getting up the floor in a hurry to convert.
On the take. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
And slammed that thing through.
A nasty two-hander. Now here's Murray. Isaac outside. Back to Murray. Outside Reed. Brown passes to Porter. Now Isaac. Antetokounmpo covering. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires from deep. Rebounded by Payne. The Bucks trail. Going inside to the paint. Isaac with the steal. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Over Antetokounmpo. The putback. Smith with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. The Mayor, good. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
Yeah, 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Outside Porter. Here's Murray. Goes to the fadeaway. Murray's got 5 points.
I just love that shot from Murray. He makes you defend him on all 3 levels.
Coach, after 3 back surgeries in 5 years, it is truly amazing that Michael Porter Jr. is still playing at all.
Yeah, it really is, Brian. And for him to get back to playing at the highest level, he has really stuck with it, and you've got to admire his mental and physical toughness.
Denver in the lead. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, the Mayor in their last matchup against the Wizards did some very solid work. He contributed 20 points, and you'll love the way he passed the ball and threw his body on the glass. And he's been on a tear, playing confident and doing anything he wants on the floor. He is so hard to stop. Brian?
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's Reed after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. Pass to Pickett, and here's Holmes. Porter looks it over. From deep three-point range. Watson with a rebound.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
And there's a pick. Here's the Mayor. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
First personal foul. Second team.
All right, guys, what do you think so far on the offensive approach for the Nuggets?
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And I've also liked how they've attacked the opposition off of turnovers. I mean, just making them pay for every mistake out there.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. And he makes both free throws. And so Dinwiddie will bring it up for Denver. They trail by one. Pass to Jokic. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It goes on Peyton Watson. Rivers calls timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, Grant, you played on some very tight-knit teams. Talk to us about chemistry.
Well, B.A., you know, in some sports, chemistry is not a big issue. But in basketball, it is huge. You have to trust and believe in your teammates, and it has to be a unit, not 5 separate individuals.
Exum with it. Now Bogdanovich defending. Middleton outside. Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. They set a pick. Lets it go from deep. He's now 8 for 11 after that made shot.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
On the court for Denver, they've got Nikola Jokic. Bojan Bogdanovic out there with Jamal Murray. Then it's T.J. Warren, and it's Isaac in at the power forward position.
And for the Nuggets, number 11, Miles Reed.
Bogdanovich with a screen on Middleton. Isaac, the pass to Bogdanovich. And again, it's Denver missing.
Well, and even though he couldn't get that one to fall, that's a shot they want him taking.
Takes it inside. Oh, man, this has been an absolute battle in the first half.
Each team trying to establish itself. The lead just keeps going back and forth.
Pass to Reed. 4-3. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Reed. Bogdanovich has got 6 points in the quarter.
A staple in Bogdanovich's arsenal. His three-point shot is as reliable as it gets. Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. Denver has gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Murray passes to Reed. Lillard against Murray. On the wing, Isaac. Three-pointer off the mark.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Screen by Watson. Here's the Mayor. Driving inside. It's hauled in by Isaac. Denver's got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. Picked by Bogdanovich. Lets it go from 14. Isaac's shot is off. For Milwaukee, they've gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Middleton with a screen on Reed. The Mayor passes to Lillard. Lillard drains the outside shot.
You cannot let Dame get good looks, especially from the corner.
Murray against Lillard. Jokic the screen. Pass to Murray. Here's Jokic, defended by Watson. Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. Crafty move. The shot is good on the assist by Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists now tonight.
Plays so big inside. I mean, Bogdanovic uses his frame so well.
The Nuggets trail. Isaac finds Murray. And here's Jokic. Impressive scoring stats with around 27 points a game.
And that time, Jokic having the play created for him. And he obliges with the bucket.
Here's Murray. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Murray's got 7 points in the game.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
To the middle. Here's the Mayor. In close, he hits it.
The scoring is coming easy for him. Got to keep the ball in his hands.
The Nuggets have gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Pass to Jokic. Left side, Bogdanovic. And the call will be against Jonathan Isaac. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr., he's checked in for the Nuggets. Brown comes in for Bogdanovic. Milwaukee has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Antetokounmpo with it. Now Porter defending. Here's the Mayor. 28 points for him. Screen by Watson. Here's the Mayor. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. All right, Stan, if you had it your way, who would you want to see in the dunk contest?
Well, Brian, look, I want to go back to the glory days when the most recognizable guys in the game were the ones that participated. Michael Jordan, Dominique Wilkins. I think if we could get guys like Zion Williamson, Ja Morant, that would be fantastic. But it's got to be the names out there that people know.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Payne's checked in. Reed's checked in for the Nuggets. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Denver. They trail by 1. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first meeting of the season.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
Yeah, these non-conference matchups are a good measuring stick for a team. Taking on less familiar opponents can tell you a lot.
Milwaukee has got 3 of 5 to fall from beyond the three-point line in the second. The shot by Payne, no good. The Nuggets have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. On the wing, Murray, defended by Payne. Murray's shot is good. And it's a 3-point Nugget lead.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Driving in. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Well, give credit to the screener there. That's how you help free up your teammates.
Isaac, the pass to Brown. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Making sure of it with the 2-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Up top, Payne. Down low. Here's Watson. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Watson's got his first points of the game. Denver's gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Middleton against Porter. Murray for 3. Rebound, Milwaukee.
Well, the defense got lucky there. more often than not, he's making that shot.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
Denver is shooting 55% for the game so far. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Giannis Antetokounmpo wants to take on the tough assignments defensively. He said, quote, "I believe I'm one of the best two-way players to ever play this game, and I want to have that challenge, knowing that you gave everything to the game and you gave everything to stop the other team's best player."
He certainly wants to dominate in every way, Allie. Thank you.
Well, he's had it going offensively, helping them build this lead.
Here's the mayor. 32 points in the game for him. Back to Antetokounmpo, and out of bounds, the Nuggets will take it. And while we have a moment, let's see some of the contenders for this year's three-point contest. Some of the players who have a shot to make the final cut.
Hey, not a bad list of shooters at all. And really, with how many threes we see in NBA games these days, some of these games have become three-point contests.
You take a look at Jokic. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
And we'll keep you posted as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. But that's our current list for the three-point contest.
It's going to be a fantastic competition. We've got an endless supply of shooters in this league, and that contest will be heated.
And he's good on the second. Here's Murray. He's got 11. Outside Reed. Inside. Brown's shot is good. Brown's got 11 points.
Putting that pass right in his stride. Didn't have to slow up and was able to complete the play.
Here's the mayor. 33 points for him. Oh, rejected by Isaac.
Yeah, great length from Isaac. He gets the hand up, gets a piece using that big wingspan.
There's 57 seconds left in the second. 4 on the clock. Picked by Smith. Here's the mayor. And the Bucks miss again. Denver leading by 5. Out to the right wing. Drives to the hoop. Brown passes to Reed. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Bucks on D. Murray with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Murray's shot is good. 13 points in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Driving to the basket. Kicks it out to Middleton. Here's Lillard. And he gets it to go. Now 2 of 6 in the game.
He's known for the long ball, but Lillard every bit as effective in the mid-range.
Murray deciding where to go with it. The shot off that time. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our mid-season Eastern Conference standings. And something out of left field for you guys.
Ernie, left field, this is not baseball, this is a basketball show.
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Nuggets.
Depth has been the key.
And that's a wrap on halftime. Thanks for watching as we send you back to BA to call the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Middleton and Giannis, the longtime forward duo. Then it's Smith, then there's Damian Lillard, and it's the mayor in at the 2 guard. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Murray against Lillard. Murray passes to Jokic. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. The Bucks trail by 5. Here he goes. Yeah, that one's good. The Mayor's got 35.
Yeah, despite them being behind, he's been impressive. But he can't do it all by himself.
To the inside, Brown. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. The Mayor's got 4 rebounds in the game. Screen by Antetokounmpo. The Mayor passes to Antetokounmpo. And, Coach, you've been lauded by some of your former players for your pregame preparation. I've seen it myself in the broadcasting world.
Well, I've also been cursed by some of those players for my pregame walkthroughs, Brian. People thought they were way too long, but I just wanted to be as prepared as possible and was one that always believed I'd rather do too much than too little.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
And the second free throw is good.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Murray against Lillard. Murray passes to Jokic. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
Yeah, a gifted passer. Antetokounmpo has won multiple MVPs for his all-around game.
Pass to Jokic. 3-pointer. The Nuggets with another miss.
At some point, you need to know when to stop shooting. Just too many misses piling up for him.
The Mayor passes to Antetokounmpo. He's off on the layup. Denver has gone 7 for 17 from 3-point range so far in this matchup. Outside Porter from downtown. That falls. Nice feed from Jokic. Jokic has got 5 assists in the game. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. The Nuggets lead by 3. Outside Murray. Pass to Brown. On the wing, Isaac. Middleton against Jokic. Murray from outside. Damian Lillard with the rebound. Lillard's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's the Mayor. He's guarded by Porter. The Mayor can't get it to go.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Pass to Murray. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Murray's got 15 points.
Well, you know, you can see how much Murray means to this team when he's healthy and at the top of his game.
Here's Lillard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, there are few players in the league who can attack a defense from the logo, but Lillard is one of them.
Yeah, and he makes it look so easy. You have to pick him up at the half-court line, and it's been that way for about a decade.
And both free throws good for Lillard.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
Pass to Isaac. Outside Porter. And here's Jokic, covered by Smith. Here's Brown. Shot clock at 5. He shoots it. Again, the miss by Murray. The Bucks trail by 3. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. The Mayor, good.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Denver is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Murray passes to Jokic. Here's Brown. They set the pick. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Murray, defended by Lillard. The three. Murray's shot is good. Murray's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
With the drive, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Pass to Isaac. Now here's Murray. Fires the three. Murray can't get that one to fall. Here's the mayor. And he's got 41 now. And he jams it home with authority.
Oh, he's putting on a scoring clinic, guys. If it wasn't for him, they would not be in this game.
So it's Denver now. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for him. Isaac against Antetokounmpo. And here's Porter outside. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's the mayor. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Here's Jokic. Drains the jumper to finish off the break. And it's a 5-point Nugget lead. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for Denver.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the mayor. Softly drops in the floater. The mayor's got 45 points.
Even if this game doesn't go their way, he has to be proud of his performance tonight.
Pass to Jokic. And here's Porter. Outside Murray. Picked by Isaac. Unloads. Murray, no good.
Well, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Into the lane. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. Here's a look at the schedule for Denver. On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. And then on Wednesday, they'll be matching up against Kawhi Leonard and the Los Angeles Clippers.
And for that game against the Celtics, this is one that they expect to win. But those games can be tricky. Remember, there are no free wins in this league.
And he makes a first. Watson, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Reed's checked in for Denver. Bogdanovich comes in for Brown. He's off on the second. And coach, such a unique player, multiple-time MVP Nikola Jokic. How do you defend this guy?
Well, Brian, if I knew that, everybody in the league would be trying to hire me because no one has found an answer for Nikola Jokic. He can just beat you in so many ways. If you're going to double team him, he's going to create wide open shots and even layups for his teammates. If you're going to leave him single covered, he's going to score. There's nothing this guy can't do on a basketball court.
Outside Reed. Pass to Porter. To the paint. Here's Jokic. Inside. Jokic drops it in.
And Jokic has a number of moves to choose from, especially deep inside.
Here's the mayor. He's guarded by Porter. Out to Lillard. Outside Watson. They set the pick. Here's the mayor. He's guarded by Porter. Here's the mayor. What an incredible scoring display he's putting on tonight. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. The Nuggets lead by 5. Murray with it. 20 points for him. Takes the 3. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Murray. Murray's got 5 assists tonight.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
Now Murray. And off the front iron, and in it goes. Murray's got 9 points here in the second half.
I call Jamal Murray a scoring guard. He's on this team to provide points, and he's certainly doing that tonight.
Here's Smith. Great D that time from Porter.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. The Bucks trail by 8. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the mayor. And it's good. He hits another one.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Pass to Jokic. Jokic the screen. Bogdanovich from long range. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Here's the mayor. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. In close, Antetokounmpo delivers.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Murray passes to Bogdanovich. Outside Porter. Back to Bogdanovich. Outside Murray. He buries it from 3. Murray's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Jokic grabs the board. Denver leading by 7. Porter in the post. He's against Smith. Porter, the pass to Reed. Now here's Bogdanovich, defended by Watson. Here's Jokic. Uses the glass on the layup. Jokic has got 14.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
Smith with a screen on Porter. The mayor passes to Smith. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It'll go on Michael Porter.
14 foul. At the line for 2, Smith.
That free throw no good. Exum's checked in for Milwaukee. Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Dinwiddie comes in for Murray, and he sinks the second. 1:21 left in the third. The Nuggets shooting around 52% since the start of the third. Lillard against Dinwiddie, and Peyton Watson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far, and the Bucks making a change here. Oladipo's checked in. Oh, stolen by Lillard. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here. And both free throws good for Lillard. The Nuggets lead by 6. 56 seconds left in the third. Pass to Porter. Off target from 3-point range.
I can't believe he missed that 3. Regardless, that's not a shot the defense should be giving.
The mayor passes to Watson. Here's the mayor. He's covered by Dinwiddie. Shot clock at 6. And another one!
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Here's the three. Knocks it down from distance. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's the mayor. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take two from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
It'll go on Michael Porter.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First free throw is good.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 5 ticks left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Fires from way outside. The shot misses. Jamal Murray, he's been the guy making things happen for Denver, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. Back after this. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Yeah, well, this is the diversification of positions in this league. Everyone does everything now.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Denver looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Naz Reid out there with T.J. Warren. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Nikola Jokic. And it's Pickett in at the point guard position. Inside, Watson. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
You're working the two-man game with Middleton. They trust him to make those good reads.
Denver leading by 3. Here's Pickett. Reid to screen on Payne. Down low. Pass to Jokic. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Sometimes the action speeds up on you a little too much. 2 teammates not on the same wavelength there.
And for the Bucks, their shooting has been great this game. 58%. Screen by Watson. Here's the mayor. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 11 rebounds in the game.
Way to get it, Joker.
And so Jokic will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. That one's good for 2. And the Nuggets lead by 5.
I love how fast Bogdanovic makes decisions on offense, including when to catch passes and fire away.
Middleton with a screen on Bogdanovic. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Reid. The mayor passes to Exum. 3-pointer is up. Middleton. Nice D from Reid.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Pass to Pickett. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Here's Jokic. Buries it down low. And now a 7-point Denver lead.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
The Nuggets lead by 5. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Right wing. Jokic with it. He's against Watson. 6 to shoot from the right block. Rebounded by the Bucks. The Mayor's got 7 rebounds in the game. To the middle. Screen by Watson. Here's the Mayor. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. And there's the drive. Kicks it out to Warren. Pass to Jokic. And they double up Jokic. Here's Pickett. Reed for 3. Connects from downtown. And the Nuggets lead by 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And yes, another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. The Nuggets have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. Pickett passes to Jokic. Now Warren. Here's Pickett, defended by Payne. Pass to Jokic. 6 on the shot clock. Reed can't hit. The Bucks have got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Hits yet again! Wow!
A 60-piece, oh my goodness. And it's not his first of the year.
Well, he's tied for the 4th most 60-point games during a single season. It's incredible. Outside Bogdanovic. Jokic the screen. Right side Bogdanovic. Here's Pickett, defended by Payne. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. That ties it up.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Pickett passes to Bogdanovic. And then Bogdanovic with the dunk.
And look at Bogdanovic overcoming the foul, putting some muscle on his shot to get the and one chance.
Milwaukee making some changes. Smith, he's checked in for Watson. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Exum. And Damian Lillard subbed in for Payne. And the switch here also for Denver. Murray's checked in. Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Here's the Mayor. And a miss there on the triple. Denver leading by 3. Outside Bogdanovic. Over to the wing. Pass to Jokic. Murray with it. Covered by Smith. Outside Murray. Gets the bucket and the foul. Damian Lillard picks one up.
That's Murray just grinding it out, getting rewarded.
Holmes, he's checked in for the Nuggets. And while Nikola Jokic has lots of years left in this league, he's already an all-time great, Grant.
You know, B.A., not many guys have won multiple MVPs and a title. But Jokic has already accomplished so much. And with his size and skill set, Jokic can be elite for a long time and add to that impressive resume.
Pass to Jokic. Jokic powers it in.
Down in the paint, Jokic knows how to take charge, getting past the D and to a look.
Here's the Mayor, defended by Bogdanovic. The Mayor, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's on Nikola Jokic.
First team foul. At the line for Milwaukee, number 7. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. Watson, he's checked in for Middleton. Isaac, he's checked in for Denver. Porter Jr. comes in for Warren. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line.
Just a tough miss at the line. They're down 2 baskets now.
Porter's shot is off. The Bucks trail by 4. Antetokounmpo, the pass to the Mayor. The rebound by Bogdanovic. Denver has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Isaac's shot is off.
great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
Yeah, that's one he'd like to have back. Those are the opportunities you have to convert.
Here's the Mayor, covered by Jokic. Here's the Mayor. And it's Denver with a rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 13 tonight with that one. Now here's Porter. Defense right on him. Good. And he's hit 8 of 14 now. A solid offensive performance.
Well, turning defense into offense. Porter with a great steal to get things going.
Smith with a screen on Porter. Driving in.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Pass to Porter. Stripped away. Here's the Mayor. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Porter. Here's the Mayor. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 3. Lets it fly. And that one hits the back iron. Denver leading by 4. Outside Porter. They kick it out to Murray. That three's off the mark.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
And again.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. And timeout is called by Michael Malone. He will